I know what you're doing, you dirty get. You're checking out to see if I've actually got any pants on. I don't think I'm going to do this whole video in my pants. I'm going to put some clothes on now. There we go. Now I'm a bit more decent. I know you want to lose body fat right now. You want to get absolutely shredded. And the reason why you probably do want to get shredded is because you clicked on this video and it's all about fat loss. So you're in the right place. But before you start slashing carbs, before you get on the Ozempic and Ozempic, do you put the Ozempic in your forearm? I don't think so. Before you start your diet, there are certain things that you need to get in order to make sure that your fat loss phase is really successful. In this video today, I'm going to go through the second thing that you need to do when embarking on a fat loss phase. If you missed the first one, check out the link to my previous video, because the number one reason is number one for a reason. It's really important. You must do that first. The reason why I'm telling you all this is because I'm actually starting a fat loss phase myself. So I'm going through the process, the same process that I go through with my clients. And I'm telling you guys, anybody else who wants to start a fat loss phase, how to do it too. So if you follow along every step of the way, I guarantee you will get a lot leaner than you are now. Before you get cracking, you need to have a good understanding of, number one, where you are aiming for, and number two, where you're starting from. Where you're aiming for, it could be just a date, it could be a particular weight on the scales, it could be a particular look. It's useful to have a target. My target is 7 weeks' time. I'm going on holiday at school half term. Your target might be a wedding in 6 months' time. You might not have a particular target, and that's cool. Not having a particular target is okay. But what I think is more important is knowing where you are right now. Because without knowing where you are right now, how can you expect to know whether you are progressing week on week? So I always recommend that you have some starting measurements. 3 measurements, in fact. Number 1, weight on the scales. I'm not going to go into detail about the pros and the cons of weight on the scales, but they are a very easy way to measure your whole body. Are they the most accurate in terms of body fat? Absolutely not. But measuring yourself on the scales as a starting point is a good idea. I also suggest to my clients that they take a waist measurement. The reason why I suggest a waist measurement, because most of the people that I train are guys. We carry our fat around the middle, and if the weight on the scales isn't budging, then we look to the waist measurement, and if the waist measurement is moving in the direction that we want it, then we're probably doing things right. And the third thing is pictures. Progress pictures from the front, from the side, and from the back. Why do I have 3 measures? Because sometimes the weight won't move, but the waist will. Sometimes the weight and the waist won't move, and my clients send me the pictures over, and I'm like, look at you, mate, your back has got a lot bigger. You've obviously gained some muscle. That's why your weight isn't changing. Having those 3 measures to track progress, it helps keep emotion out of the question, because you know, you've done it before. That weight on the scales can determine your day. It can determine your happiness. And if we just looked at that, there's going to be days when it's up, even though you've done everything right, even though you've been good. I'll discuss being good at a later date. So having those 3 measures is really important as a starting point. I'm not going to lie, I haven't done my waist measurement this time. I don't need to. I'm okay without doing my waist measurement, because I know, and I've done it lots of times before, that if I eat the right things, which I will go into detail further down the line, then the weight on the scales and the pictures is enough for me. The pictures that I took, you can see I was a bit awkward. I don't like taking pictures. Most people don't like taking pictures. Most people don't like measuring their waist. But if you want to be successful on a fat loss phase, it's really important that you do that, because there are going to be times when it gets tough. There are going to be times when you're like, oh, I want to sack this off. I can't do it anymore. And they're the times when you need those measurements, because those measurements are going to be the things that you can then refer back to and look at and go, oh, actually, my waist has dropped 5 centimeters in the last 6 weeks. My pictures look amazing compared to what they did 3 months ago. If you just deal in feelings, it's going to make your fat loss phase a lot harder. So now I've got a starting point and I've got an end point. That end point for me is in 7 weeks. So your starting point is going to determine what your end point is going to be. A realistic rate of weight loss is 0.5% to 1% of your body weight per week. You will want to do more. People do want to lose more. But in my experience, and that experience is pretty vast over the last 20 years, more might happen for a couple of weeks. But if you try and lose weight at a faster rate than that, you will crash and burn. So 0.5% to 1% body weight per week loss is a really, really good amount to aim for. And for me, if I'm weighing at 88 point something today, then we're talking kind of 0.5 kilo a week. So 0.5 kilo a week, and I've got 7 weeks, then by my maths, 3 kilos is absolutely doable. And I know that if I get down to 85 kilos from previous experience, my body will be in a position in terms of body fat that I'm happy with, and my face won't look too gaunt, because that is a bit of an issue, especially as we get older. So there we go. I've got a time frame, 7 weeks. I've got a starting point, I'm 88 kilos. I've got an end goal, 85 kilos. So 3 kilos is my goal in 7 weeks. So 0.5 kilo a week. If you want to find out how I know how much to eat, what to eat, and actually whether I can lose 3 kilos in the next 7 weeks, then subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you are starting your fat loss phase, comment below. Let me know.